Hello everyone. Welcome back to Endwalker. I just have been having to go through this cutscene. Kind of hoping it would help get me back into the mood. It's been like 2 hours. So at least I'm not, absolutely distraught at the moment, but I know that things are just gonna continue. God, I was laugh crying so hard in that last episode. At the end there, that got ridiculous. It really did. I thought this would be a good spot to start up at. I know we've seen this cutscene to a degree. Cause it was like right after this that it like cut out, right? So. And there's the vision of the sky burning as Dynamis begins to conquer the whole planet. We need to prevent that from happening. I almost debated turning off the chibi avatar just because I thought, like, I didn't know if that really fits, but I think it'll be fine.
こんな時に申し訳ございません。今しがた定期船が入港したのですが、そこにその暁の決命との面会を希望する者が。
Who is it though? And they're like, this is where we basically, like, this is where it ended, you know? It went into the next thing, and then we got disconnected. So, this point, this is where we were. Right here. Yep, that's right. The shades. In the city devoid of life, you sense the presence of another. And then that's where it ended. Oh, it was so bad. Sorrow of 1,000 worlds weighs heavy, and yet you can walk on. Oh, is this what I think it is? I've heard that there is the walk, but I don't know what that means. Unable to execute certain actions due to area restrictions. It is. I didn't know what that meant, but it is. Just making sure.
見たであろう。多くの民が戦いに疲れ、信じる者を見失っている様を。
それでも人は懲りることなく寄り添い、強制を諦めぬもの。
我々が絆を忘れずに一致団結でいる限り。
私たちはこの困難に立ち向かっていけると信じています。わしらはまだの仲間。し
しかるうちはお互いただ笑っていよう。
Yeah.
英雄と呼ばれた冒険者はこうしてまた歩み出した。
踏み出した先に何があるのかを知らず、それでも進まねばならない。
だから祈るのだ。己の手が届かん領域をせめて思いが埋めるようにな。
I'm already feeling it.
はい、私も精一杯祈りたいと思います。
This brings back Earthbound memories.
お主ほど心強き者を知らず。
希望の灯火はまだ消えてはいないわ。あなたがいる限り何度でも灯すことができる。
Oh man.
さあそろそろ終わりだぜ。
Meteon. Absolute Horizon.
「本当にここでおしまい。私たちのこもっているレムナントに続く道はないわ。
Ooh, it's right there.
言ったでしょ。ここに渦巻く思いたちは命を肯定していないと。みんな頑張って生きてきたけど、最後にはそれを呪ったのよ。願いは叶わなかった。祈りは届かなかった。一つたりとも報われなかった。そんな思いが集っているのだもの。至るべき場所へたどり着けるなんて可能性、存在する余地もない。最初から届くようになっていないのよ。だからアーテリスで待っていてほしかったのに。そうよ。立ち尽くしていても虚しいだけ。あなたがあがいていては仲間たちの魂も安らぎを得られない。終わりにしましょう、苦しみを。それ以外に何？
Oops. Asm's crystal.
魂さえ残っていれば、それで私たちを呼び戻せるかもしれない。でもダメ。
あるべき笑顔。この星はまだ終わるには早すぎるんだよ。
必ず勝って。
それで全員無事に戻っておいで。
Hmm.
感謝して。
俺らは自分で集めたからこそ知ってる。俺とさ、約束を。自分が待っていたのは、彼らと共に私は望んでいたのはどんな答えだ。
あの子たちを守って私たちは何もできなくなったわけではありません。
だったらいつか帰った時に思い出すのかな。この
失われた時間のことをさ。
私に託されたものを投げ出すなよ。
I won't forsake our cause. I'll reach you. I'll find a way. Oh crap. Oh. Hythlodaeus and Emmett Selk.
まったく覚えていろと言った方が忘れていただと。とんだ道化を演じさせてくれたな、ヘルですね。
Hi, Emmett.
おかげでおちおち眠れず、こいつの旅を見続ける羽目になった。
いいじゃない。とても見応えがあったよ。みんなしてあんなめちゃくちゃな進み方するなんてさ。だからこそだ。私たちだけこのまま消え失せるのはちょっとね
え。Hello, you two. It's so good to see you.
呼んでもらえてよかったよ。
Say no to a bit part.
あなたたち何
って単なる消えかけの死人だよ。心配せずともお前を倒すような力はない。こいつに負けた時点で主役は譲っているしな。だがお前に一矢報いるこの時を待っていた。ベーネス、あの負けず嫌いめ。私をこの時代まで残しておいたのは歴史をつなぐためか、終末の真相を忘れていたことへの当てつけか。至極好意的に解釈するのならば、こんなオチが生じる可能性を残したのだろうが、何にせよその程度で手のひらを返すほど私の人生は軽くなかった。しかし人をここに至らせたこと、この結末は確かに私たちのやり方ではつかみえなかったものだ。ならば賛辞と最後の古き人への手向けとして口上の一つくらいは垂れてやろう。終焉を歌う者よ、私たちはお前によって終わらない。それがあの星の過去に生き今を生きる者からの答えだ。
Yes.
さて、せっかくお招きいただいたんだ。私たちで一つ創造魔法を披露しよう。
Oh boy.
この場に満ちる君の仲間たちの思い、それらをより合わせ新たな道を紡ぎ出すのさ。
取るべき形はお前が決めろ。たどり着くことなどないとのたまった奴に示すにふさわしい形を。
そうは英知、黎明の星を操なす技。我らの御手は創世をなす。
Yes. There it is. Get wrecked, Medeon.
メーティオン、自分は君に飛び方を教えたが、歩き方は、生命としての生き方は到底教えられなかった。しかし長い長い旅の果てに、君はきっとそれを知る誰かに出会うだろう。花をいつかこの旅をやり遂げた君に心から花を贈ろう。
そのエルピスの花がある限り、元となった思いもまたここにあると証明される。もはや絶望だけの中域には戻れない。
Elpis flower.
お前の仲間たちの魂がいつまでも戦っている必要はなくなったと言ったんだ。呼び戻してやれ、お前と共に進む者たちを。
Oh, yes. Everybody's here. LSA, Elfino, Graha, Estidian, Thancred, Urianger, Y'shtola. Everybody's here. Everybody's alive.
いっそ格好がつかないな。
Not even a single scar to brag about.
つける必
Poor
要があるの
Thancred.
か。
Poor
まった
Thancred.
くだわ。こんな満点以上の結果をもたらしてくれたんですもの。ありがたく受け取らないと。
皆で
I'm
帰り
so
ましょ
happy to
う。
see them all.
アーテリスで待っていてくれる方々のもとへ。もちろん週末も止めてな。
ただいま。私たちバッチリだったでしょ。
進もう。たどり着くべき結末へ。今度こそみんなで。
Yeah. Well, at least I know who's here for the dungeon. Come with us, Medeon. Dead Star. Oh. Is that it? Wow, 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 wow.
聞こえますか。私に溶けたみんな、苦しくて悲しくて渦巻いてる。お願い、終わりを終わらせてあげて。
Aww.
ああ、流れができた。
Whoops.
そうだな。
Hmm.
あなたたち正解に帰るつもり？
当然だ。ハイデリンの術に生かされるなど願い下げだからな。
Wow.
何よりお前たちが進む未来は私の愛した過去じゃない。だからこそお前たちと本気で命を懸けて戦ったんだ。その結果ならば敗北であれ覆すものか。私が今の私である限りこの思いは砕けない。
Hmm.
間違っても憐れんでくれるなよ。お前たちに望むことがあるとすれば、あの忌々しい終末を打ち払うことだけだ。そして勝ち時を喝采に変え、万感の思いとともに幕を下ろせ。それでこそ次の公演が始められるのだからな。新たな舞台と新たな役でお前たちも
Whoops.
お前北上海に沈む海底遺跡に行ったことがあるか？
Moons beneath the waters of the bounty.
オサード小大陸の北、流氷に覆われたブラインフロストを越えた者のみがたどり着く秘宝の島を見たことは？新大陸のまばゆき黄金鏡はどうだ？南洋諸島に忘れられた人々が残した巫女像の祭祀場
So many places we can still go.
アラグの時代に蹂躙された南方大陸メラシディア、その今を知っているか？
Hmm.
エオルゼアにもまだ知られざる真実がある。お前たちが祀る十二神の正体なんぞの例だ。あるいはもっと視野を広げてみろ。共造世界のいくつかには驚くべき文明が起こっているからな。アゼムのクリスタルを持つものだろう。それくらいは当然見ておけ。私は見たぞ。
それじゃあまたいつか会えることを願ってるよ。お互い違う形になってたとしてもさ。その時は何度でも一緒に楽しくやろう。
勝手に巻き込むな。私は嫌だ。
釣れないな。
Oh my gosh. Wow. There's still this space. Which I don't think is... Yeah, no, it's not. I don't think it's that big thing there. It's not. I don't think I ever knew what to say to the man. In retrospect, it always felt like the wrong thing. But the post notwithstanding, he came to your aid in your moment of need. Past notwithstanding, we are here. We will not squander this chance he has given us. We will see this tale to a triumphant conclusion and bid the final curtain fall. And there it is. There's the final ether current. Ultima Thule ether current attunement complete. Endwalker! Signs the seventh dawn stand ready for the finale. Freaking Flyer 4! I think that means that we've completed the whole. We've gotten every ether current everywhere. Are you ready, Kassandra? Then let us set forth for the reckoning. Having come this far, I know everyone's resolve is beyond doubt, so I will say only this. Within that dead sun swirls the emotions that Meteion has hoarded, the emotions of innumerable souls who strove for happiness but failed. As it was with the denizens of Ultima Thule that barred our way, it is not for us to rebuke and admonish. 'Twas not by passing judgment on the tragic legacies of others that we arrived at this moment. Right. Rather, it was by opening our hearts to their despair, by understanding and acknowledging their fates, while still refusing to show in them ourselves. To hold fast to hope, not in ignorance but by choice. Should you struggle to do so, I am here to help, as you have all helped me. We will prevail. Everyone's going home today, understood? Let's put an end to the end. If I did editing, I would go in and like do all of those voices and overlap them. The dead ends now accessible. Oh boy. Well, I mean, I did wonder who we were having for the freaking dungeon. We are having everybody, which is great. Let's bring... I always bring Estidian. Let's bring Ishtola this time. And we'll bring... I want to see all of them. I want to see everybody. I'm gonna take these people. Average item level 540. Item level sync of 570. I have 550, so we're good. So below the level sync. So we won't get any weaker. But we are above the required item level, so no idea what this entails.
入ってきたのね。死と生の狭間。開けることなき命のよどみへ。私の軌跡をたどって深く深くそこまで沈んでいらっしゃい。
Burbs. Meteion burbs, but they're normal, not black. Dead end. Well, this looks pleasant. Meteon.
その星は病に侵されていた。美しかった水の星は今や不獣の沼となり果てた。生きたいと願いもがくほどに苦しみは深まっていく。
Warp flesh. Hello, attack, please.
すり抜けてくれるなよ。
Good music. I mean, this whole game's freaking soundtrack is just stellar, to be honest. I have not had, I don't think there has been a single dud in this game, honestly. They've all been great. Long-forgotten seashell. Why do you ask such a question? Do you not see the plague and pestilence that consumes us? Ours is a world of rancid blood and rotting flesh, where death is the only remedy to suffering. There is no meaning to be found in such misery. But it was not always thus. Beneath the waves we knew only peace and plenty. We wanted for naught and yet craved for more, that our progeny might someday flourish as we never could. Eventually we ventured to the lands above, bearing flame and iron, toppling any who dared oppose our might. The world was ours for the taking. Wow, man. Whoopsies! I did not mean to do that. Having a little bit of lag, but it's fine. Didn't mean to use magnification, but I guess it worked. Bang! I was just trying to do things like Bear Arrow and such. Trying to get to using my AoEs more. I've got them on the bar again. Or now, I should say. And they're in a pretty decent position, I feel like. Whoopsie. Bang! Because, like, now that I'm going to get into level 90 content, it's going to be important to, like, actually do stuff right. And the last thing I want to do is get into a dungeon in 90 content, you know? And then players are like, what the frick? Man. Also, that warp flesh monster. Can somebody get me a picture of that? I need that. It is terrifying. Oh my god. Stop hitting magnification when you don't want to use it. Luckily it didn't seem to register it, so that's good. The problem is that they are in a bad enough spot that like they're in a spot that requires me to move my hands to a completely different position on the keyboard. And that does not exactly help with, you know, everything else that I need to be using. And thus I hit the wrong buttons from that. Oh my god, it's so hot today too though, like what the frick. Also, you might notice that I'm recording at like 8 in the morning, like last recording session. I just really wanted to see if I could get this done. And I might actually have to like break for just a moment to grab Yori. The stuffed doggy there that I showed a couple episodes back, because the sun is starting to rise. In a few hours, the sun will rise. Actual 4Kids dialogue. that still makes me laugh every time. It's like, what? Why would you write that? That's the actual freaking line from the show. You know? Oops. Casting the wrong thing again. I have been paying attention to the dialogue at the bottom, by the way. Hasn't been much, which is fine by me. I think they're actually like attacking this one. No, they're attacking the other one. Okay. This is actually perfect. I can attack the warped flesh right here. Attack that one. It wasn't getting attacked by the party, so. The world is not the boundless paradise we were promised. Our population quickly outstripped the habitable land. The seas we thought would shine forever blue ran dry. Spoiled in forging the tools of conquest, crammed homes turned to squalor, and then came the sickness. Our undoing, and the final blessing this star has to offer. We are no longer the fools we once were. Wheresoever life goes, death will follow. Indeed, existence is but the most painful path unto nothingness, and the wise embrace their obliteration wholeheartedly. Ooh. What the frick is that? Caustic Brubeloff. They've only meant spreading this plague to others. Oh, that was... I thought that was Elfino who said that line. That was Meteon. Also, a wind is blowing apparently, but I don't know what that means. Plague descends! What the... What? Excuse me? Oh, I'm disconnecting. I'm like, why am I getting off like dual cast after dual cast here? What the frick is going on? Freaking internet needs to work. Like, seriously, it's such a pain. Toxicosis by stepping in that. Interesting. Didn't step in any of it last time. That was more accidental than anything else, but, you know, still. Brubeloff pillars. This, like, leads over to the, like, building just slightly there, which is really interesting. And these are all destroyed, so that's nice. I would not have died if it hadn't freaking lagged me out. I don't know what is going on with the freaking internet lately, unfortunately, but it is making things very difficult. Oh, okay. I mean, I was gonna just jump right in there. Haha, I just didn't expect. Southward wind blows. Again, not quite sure what that means. Didn't seem like it did anything particular. But maybe it has to do with something else in the, like, thing? Wow! What was that? The heck? I don't even know what that just was. Do gotta say though, this boss music is great. Alright, I think I might have an idea of what I need to do. I just gotta do it this time. I think that's the thing that the wind is affecting. So I need to like be over here so that it's not pushing towards me. Like the necrotic mist. Oh yeah, I see it right there. Just watch the NPCs! Somebody probably said. Probably. I didn't even see them move up that way, to be fair. The wind has ceased. Alright, well at least now we know what the wind does. Ooh, you know what? This is fine. Oh, lag! Are we stacking? Was that a stack marker? It didn't look like a stack marker. Are we stacking? I'm confused. Oh my gosh, Allison! She really wants to freaking limit break. There are so many effects going on right now. Not gonna lie, a little intensive for this PC. And again, I'm probably the only person who owns a PC this stupid. In like the majority of the world. Wow. Not the majority of the world. Whoopsies. I think I missed. Right. I think one thing that I will do, as you saw me do just a moment ago, is if like I die and I have to run. Oh, Alice! Oh, jeez. Stack? Apparently this is a new stack marker. Never seen that as a stack marker before, to be fair. Insta-cast raise is really nice. Not gonna lie. Being able to just insta-cast freaking raise is really handy. Right. I freaking screwed up the combo, but I got it back. I'm really trying to get freaking engagement into the combos. Because I know that that's what you're supposed to do. Last earring of healing. Spatial distortion.
病を払った星もあったけれど繁栄したはずの命は戦火に焼かれていた。
Yeah, that's what I thought was going on. I'm like, this is the idea of like, you know, we created something to ensure that, you know, everybody remained pure or, you know, righteous or whatnot. Except that what it did was it didn't, you know, like it didn't determine based off of like science, you know, it based off of, you know, religious aspects or something, philosophy or things like that. They did a whole episode on that in Babylon 5. I don't know if that's a show that people are familiar with. They did like a whole episode of that, like an alien race had created organic technology to like ensure that people were, you know, always going to be pure as they decided. Except that then that technology ran amok and destroyed everybody because, oh, it turns out that maybe basing, you know, what makes one pure off of, you know, philosophy wasn't a great idea because as it turns out, that's really, really dumb. And stuff like that is going to destroy the world. You know? Let's be honest. 90% of wars that we have ever like fought are because of beliefs. I don't know that I would say religious beliefs, but beliefs. Actually, I would say 100% of wars that we fought are based off entirely based off beliefs. For ever greater freedom. Otherworldly beings should first grace us with their presence is a sign. That otherworldly beings should first grace us with their presence is a sign. Indeed, they understand that we, the global community, are possessed with the wisdom and compassion needed to guide the star back to the path of righteousness. Yet the freedom fighters dare to undermine us, inviting chaos to disrupt the order we labored so hard to build. They've forgotten the history of the star, its once myriad nations, wars waged, countless lives lost. It must be brought to heel, a world united under a single standard, no matter the cost. Alright, before I move closer, give me just a moment. Alright, I had to grab Yori and put her in the way of the sun. Because again, as I was showing last time, there's a lot of like reflection off of my desk. And that bounces up into my eyes and I can see nothing. So, that was Endwalker that I showed that. Pretty sure. Since the reason that I even figured out that I could do that was from that one episode of Endwalker that I did. Boy, am I glad that if I mess up one of those, it still counts. Like, just using the skill, even if it's not in combo, still counts towards giving you the red mana things. I don't know what they're called, but the three little diamonds down there at the bottom of the red page. You wouldn't know it, but I used to think this was one of the worst classes in the game.
自由を求め幸せを願うほどに他者を妬み傷つける。
What? Considering that this is literally my favorite class, it might sound odd for me to say, like, yeah, I really hated this class when I first tried it out. Also, I screwed up the combo. So, rip. I wish it wouldn't automatically, like, cancel your combo when you start casting something else. I wish it would do that only when you, like, cast the thing. That way you still have a chance to, like, cancel out of it without ruining your combo. But 'tis not the way it works. And back into normal position. See, that's the problem. It's like my hand's in a different position when I'm using the AoEs. I have to actually switch my hands back to, like, the initial, like, play position that I keep it. Why? That was some lag. Like, that I keep it in. Ah, good. Why am I not surprised that we're fighting that guy? On the last bracelet of aiming, we constructed the Peacekeeper, the pinnacle of engineering and technology. This mighty war machine, yeah, that works. This mighty war machine was designed to rid us of the freedom fighters, as well as any other potential threats to the peace we have so long pined for. Its artificial intelligence ensures that the singular function is carried out with cold and calculating precision. Indeed, the 10,000 Peacekeeper units we created have now routed every threat to peace, including us. All that remains is to stand and fight. Yep. We create something that's designed to keep the peace. Come too far to back down now. Resuming peace protocol. All life forms must be eliminated to achieve peace in perpetuity. I don't have the voice mod thing open right now, so the deterrence grounds is sealed off. The deterrence grounds. Wow, I totally got that wrong. Do I stand in between them? I'm hoping. Yes. We created this thing so that it could ensure peace at all turns. What do you mean it destroyed us? Isn't that just the way of it, though? In most, like, fiction. Like, that's the classic story, you know? We created an AI. The AI determined that the best way for us to have peace is death. Good grief. Gotta keep going around in circles. Oh boy. When does this end? Oh frick. Bang. Bang. Now, I don't know if this will be the final episode. There might be one more after this, because we're already in an hour for this dungeon. And of course there's still the final trial to get to. So I might make that its own episode. My hope is that I can do that. Oh my gosh! My hope is that I can still do that today. It depends on when this gets done, really. Partially. I think I might have a way to, convince people like, hey, let me finish this before you turn on TVs and stuff. But I won't know until that time comes. And if so, that could prove interesting depending on how things go. It also depends because I don't think there's anybody on right now for the trial. So that might actually have to be a late, do that late in the night kind of thing. So I think that might be what I do, is I'll just get to the trial. And then I'll be like, alright, we're gonna end the episode here, and then the next episode will be either once I have gotten the cue or have left next day kind of thing. Last ring of casting and Aetheris ring of casting. When one asked what's the point, there were none left to answer. Can't interact with the global citizen. I almost like the fact that there's this super heavy sci-fi thing that we're going through. Because, I mean, other worlds may be completely different, Visions of another world. And that's sort of the idea, right? Is that these aren't Aetheris, this is other worlds. So... Oh. My time not yet come? People just die because there's nothing else. Korala, free us from the shackles of mortality. Has delivered on golden wings. Beautiful creatures, the time has come. The sweet release. Yeah, without joy, there would be no... It wouldn't be good. But without sorrow, you have no joy. You have to have sorrow and pain and sadness. Or else you can't feel the joy when that's not, when you get past it, Look at me talking about that and being the one where everybody's like, oh, you don't like challenge in video games. It has nothing to do with challenge in video games that determines, it has nothing to do with challenge that determines, if there is good or bad in the video game. A curious traveler visited our star, a bird which professed these questions. What meaning does life hold? For what do you strive? Could find no satisfactory answers. Only bittersweet memories of an age long past. There's a time when we were lesser, and in our nescience sought purpose, struggled to justify life's worth. That was, of course, before we achieved perfection. Now, condemned to our paradise, we understand the futility of existence. Like the fledglings we once were, the poor bird could not accept the truth. It asked us again and again, hoping perhaps our answer might change. Only in death may we find peace. It's true, though. If there came a time of perfection, it would suck. Like, a lot. Nothing bad ever happens, but then nothing good ever happens. Because everything is just always the same, all the time. I sort of missed there. I aimed in the wrong direction. Hey, look, it's that thing. It's the thing from Don Meg. Yeah, I like this actually. I mean, it would still be nice if I didn't have to move my hands completely in order to, like, do this. But got him. And boss time, I assume. Maybe not. Not quite. Nope, there's at least one more group. Dang DPS, don't pull the freaking mobs. I say being the DPS that's pulling the mobs. But that was the joke. Bang! Honestly, like, the one thing I kind of dislike about running D&D is you kind of have to, like, stick to what you can find in the way of, like, art for, like, monsters. Like, you can't be creative and make stuff like this, you know? That's their passion for everything, even life itself. Unless, of course, you can art, but I can't art, so even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to freaking do it, so oh boy. The Last Mercy. Ra-La. Ba, 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 ba. No. How could they?
眠りに誘う子のように
May have given up, but it's very easy for us to lose hope. Created the kindest, most gentlest of beasts. This thing's kind? The world tree is sealed off. Ooh. Ooh. Pity. Ow.
その星で死は尊き黄金色。覆われすべてが終わりゆく。
Bathed in its golden glow, they all lived happily ever after. All slept happily ever after, rather. Wow! That was a lot. Target version. Interesting that the final version is AoE only, though. Oh, I have too much white mana. By a lot. Let me just do that. Because Elfino seems to be having some minor issues with keeping up with the game. At least I understood it that time. That's what matters. You say, please don't tell me he's friggin', like I'm unable to friggin' hit this guy. Oh wow, I just totally missed that. Completely. Also, I can see now that there is something to the, like, butterflies there. Some are facing one way, some are facing another way. And they, like, shoot based off that. I just can't tell which it is. Like, which way they're facing. But the NPCs seem to know, so... they're pretty good about, you know, avoiding death. Unless your name is Alice and this is the first freaking boss earlier. I think she tried to use like a limit break or something, and that's why, but I don't know. Oh, Alice has the same thing. Now, I guess it makes sense for both red mages that are level freaking 90. Oh, my freaking house. Oh my gosh. If I had not healed myself there, Alphino's thing wouldn't have healed me enough. That was great. First try, let's go. Freaking Rala. Created the kindest and gentlest of beasts. A thing that killed them. Over and over and over again. And this is what it actually looks like now. After its destruction. I got another ring of healing. Thanks. That's very great. I did get some Elegon tomes though, so that's good. We will need them.
まだ立っているなんて、あなたたちバカみたいに心が強いのね。その行進を見ていると胸がざわざわするの。私ねえ、どうしたら絶望して諦めてくれる？何を見せたら私たちと一緒になってくれるの？
私にだってみんなにだって痛いところはある。ただそれが人それぞれで違ってるの。だから誰かが立ち止まっても他の人が手を引けるのよ。終末を止めるまで何度だってね。
Sometimes literally.
そう。
Because they use their race.
だが絶望はいつだって希望よりも一つ多く用意されているものよ。
Oh boy.
幾という命が今日も不要に明日を憂えず生の時間も果ての果てまで。
Is that at the actual Meteon this time? Well then. Entire worlds. Get her, Astidian. Or not. Ow.
やめて。
Ooh, Meteon. The real Meteon.
静まって。
Yeah, that's not creepy at all.
お前たちばかりのようと生きている。私たちは苦しんで耐えたのに。
お二人とも今
ウリエンジェ上だ。
Oh. Is that an Alphino only skill?
アルフィナ様。
私たちはこんなにも打ちひしがれているのに希望を語るというのか。
Wonder if even Zodiac was powerful enough to fight
その
her.
人たちを傷つけちゃダメ。あなたももっと苦しくなる。
どうにか一撃。
はい。
止まってお願い。
私たちばかり惨めにはさせない。全てを彼方へさせるか。
Go Graha. I have that ability. I thought it is high enough level. Ugh. Well, I guess there's no duty support here. And this is where we die. Guess there's no duty support for this one. We'll save all of you. Nice. And they're all sent back to the Ragnarok. But at least they survive. That's what matters. I'll fight you.
最後の抵抗か。いいぞ。もう間もなく。お前もこちら側に沈もうな。歌え、栄え、無様に地を這う。嘆きながら果てるのだ。己の無力を、世のすべてを。私たちもそうだった。ああ、そうだったとも。悲しかった、苦しかった、惨めだった、憎かった。必死に生きて、でもダメだった。一緒に終わることだけが、みんな等しく幸せになれる方法だったんだ。さあ、お前も絶望に沈むがいい。
Oh boy. Huh?
これは私の巣に何が起きている。
おおおNice. Is that the primals? No, Xenos. Hi, Xenos.
この魂がお前に求めたこと。
Wait,
そしてお前が俺に
oh,
求め
'cause
た
Shinryu,
ことを探
right.
し当てたのだ。
I'm like, when did he become a dragon?
挑みに北洋へと出向き、そこであの異能の小娘と取引をした。
Oh, that was Xenos.
暁が窮地にあれば一度だけ手を貸すこと。それを条件に、お前のいる天の果てへ向かう術を得たのだ。俺はマザークリスタルの残りを食らい、再び竜となって星を渡った。 りすら追い抜くのは造作もなかったぞ。さて、あれがお前の獲物か。
ゼノス。
しかしわからんな。
How does it still live? Surely so much for you, right? It's not.
邪悪も絶望もお前をその気にすらさせられないと俺に示していただろう。
Oops. Clicked a little early. I don't want your help. If it comes to it, I won't save you.
構わぬ。俺がお前に望む行いはただ刃を交えることのみ。故にこそこの借りにくれてやる時はない。
Yo, freaking Zenos.
何が来ようもくじくだけだ。私は全ての終焉を歌い続ける。
Asm's crystal. Oh boy, the final day now accessible. To the dead ends. Ooh. Question is, will I be able to queue for this? Gonna give it a little bit, but I'm not expecting to get into it tonight. Or this morning, I guess. So I don't suppose I can. Oh, I can. I can check my Frost Worlds. Nobody is on any of them. What about my regular link shells? Not really. Can try posting, but wow, caps. Let me see if I can find anyone. I mean, we're at 1, 1, and 2 specifically for this, which is neat. Let me just drop a message into a couple of spots and we'll see if anybody responds. I'm not expecting anything, but if somebody does, then great. The regular? Yes. Oh, we got somebody. I'm gonna pause and we'll see what happens. Alright, I'm gonna end this episode just so that I can break this and the rest of the trial up. We might be able to get into it still, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and split and see how it goes. So I hope you've enjoyed. Feel free. Future Serene here. So I'm having to edit this because this episode ended up being 3 hours long because I did not realize how much content there still was after this. So sorry about that. I figured that would be a fun spot to cut right at. So I hope you've enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe. Check the playlist for episodes that you missed. Wow, I haven't done this outro in a while. But yes, playlist, episodes. Oh my gosh. Video description. Check that for Patreon and Discord. And I'll catch you all next time as we continue this episode. I'll be splitting this 3-hour episode into 3 parts, I think. That's my current plan.